Howdy, it's a Tuesday here outside Paris, France. I've turned off the exhaust hood for a moment because it was a little bit noisy. I've got this forced heat oven warming up. Now this is one of these ready-made pastry crusts that most people around the world can buy. Here in France, there's the flat type and the more puffy type. And this is the more puffy type. And I've pressed it down into a pan. I've got to cut away these edges of this sulfurized paper, and normally you would weigh it down with some dried beans or something, or they use also a chain to keep the puff pastry low. You can also use some coarse salt if you want. I'm going to try to find something, some lentils or beans or something, because otherwise it's going to raise up pretty high. They really don't eat quiche that much here in France. It's not that much appreciated, but being American, it's something that I like from time to time. I'm going to put some of this confit d'oignon, which is a product of Brittany. I ship all over the world. This is really much nicer than what I could make of caramelized onions. And this jar is about a month's supply for a family of 2. I'm going to put some, once this crust has started pre-cooking for about 10 minutes in a pretty warm oven. It's in Celsius. I never do the conversion. I'm going to put some of this on the bottom here, and I have a cheap bag of Emmental cheese. This would cost me a fortune in the United States. This is about €1 here. I've had an egg sitting out for about an hour. Eggs are brown here in France. You always have to use a little bit of ground nutmeg when you do a quiche. This is some crème fraîche. You can substitute sour cream. These are called lardons. They are smoked in wood. You can also get them plain. This is referred to as streaky bacon. I'll put some of this in here. I'm going to use some buckwheat flour, farine de blé noir de Bretagne. I'm gluten intolerant. I shouldn't even be eating quiche or crust or anything. I'm going to be using this. I could garnish it with a little red pepper or something. I doubt if I will. I've got some leftover vegetables from yesterday. I might slice some onion in here. Not sure. You know, it's been a couple of days now, and it's been cooled and warmed a few times. This fat on the surface will be scraped off and correctly discarded, not put down the sink, and not put into compost. I'll probably find a jar for it, or a little bag or something, and get it into the trash. This will cook for about, I would say, 40 minutes. I think that I should add a little bit of tarragon. I should probably add a little bit of pepper. I'm not going to add salt because of the cheese and the streaky bacon. And this is best allowed to cool for about 15 to 30 minutes before slicing and serving. And I've got one of these pizza slicers from the United States. My French family had never seen such a thing before. And I'll probably use something like this to slice it. And I sort of like this because it keeps for a day or so in the refrigerator. It's very good at room temperature. I like it at room temperature or slightly warm just as well as I like it fresh and hot. When it's fresh and hot, it's very fragile, it's very crumbly. I could have added mushrooms into this, lots of other things, you know. A quiche or a tart could also have leeks. It could also have buttermilk, lots of different stuff. Ham is sometimes added. Again, I'm going to use pork, streaky bacon, Not all of this, just some of this. The rest will keep in the refrigerator. So I'm going to do this now. I had a problem with the chip in this camera last week, and so I haven't done any more uploads on slow motion of my book, I Was for Sale. I will try to do another clip today. It's getting to be the end of the year. There are a lot of administrative things to do, a lot of personal issues to deal with. I have a lot of filing to do. And also, I'm kind of tired. I'm not really a happy camper these days. Okay, people, be well. Bye.